Welcome to Dinosaur Facts for Kids. We're going to be looking at a game today. The Jurassic Evolution 2 just dropped the Feathered Dinosaurs pack. There's 4 dinosaurs in this one. We'll take them one by one, give you a few facts about them, a little bit about what they look like and how accurate they are. First one is Yutyrannus, which was a Chinese dinosaur from about 100 million years ago. We'll just do a few facts on it, then you can take a look. Yutyrannus' name means feathered giant, and it was the largest feathered carnivorous dinosaur discovered so far. There's a couple more, one of them's in this pack, that were actually bigger. It lived in what is now China. It was about 125 million years ago. It is a predator, and it was a member of the Tyrannosaur family. Yep, as we said, it was a member of the Tyrannosaur family. There is a skin in this game that you can have a feathered T-Rex. Now, we're not quite sure if it was that feathered, because big animals tend not to be quite so feathered. Smaller ones do, and this one was smaller. At about 9 meters, that's 30 feet long. You can see it compared to some of the other dinosaurs in the game here. It weighed about 3,000 pounds or 1,400 kg, kind of puts it up there with an Allosaurus size, but obviously with feathers. Not sure if it was white though. The next one we look at, the Sinosauropteryx, was kind of a compy, compsognathus, I said that right. It was found in China, again, and lived about the same time as the Yutyrannus, about 125 million years ago. Its name means Chinese reptilian wing or Chinese dragon wing. And yeah, you can think of it as a feathered compsognathus, which I always have difficulty saying. Its colours were about right, because one of the things they found in the melanosomes was it was probably tan or brown with a striped tail. Definitely cuter than a compsognathus, but the same size. It was about 2 feet long, 2.5 feet, and probably weighed about 1 kilo. Yeah, as we said, it's thought to have a striped tail. Was very small. When I use this game, I always use the biasing location, and the grass is really long, so the small dinosaurs tend to hide quite well in it. You see in the background the Indoraptor, just to give you an idea of the size. It was thought to be poisonous, or at least suggested to be poisonous at some stage, but there's no evidence for that. They thought it might have bit something in them, like a Komodo dragon waited for it to die, or at least slow down. We think it looks a little bit like kind of a tidy Morris intrepidus from the movie Jurassic World Dominion. There we have those on us on the channel actually, but Morris intrepidus kind of looks more like a badass really. Quite recent. It was discovered in 1993 in China. One of the better preserved feathered dinosaurs. Next one we look at, kind of looks like an iguanodon covered in feathers. It was the Deinocheirus. Again, another one I struggle with. Pretty big. It's longer than a Therizinosaurus, longer than an Allosaurus. Herbivore, luckily. It had the longest arms of any dinosaur, and it's the name, not the actual dinosaur, is confused with Deinocheirus, which was kind of like a raptor from the Jurassic Park movies. It was about a similar size. This one, however, was a herbivore. The arms, which were the longest, I think the longest of any dinosaur, were the first fossils found in 1965 in Mongolia. Not entirely surprising considering their size. For some reason in the game, they just seem to run around. It might be because I have basically every herbivore dinosaur in the game in this enclosure. Maybe they're spooked. You can see its idea with I see the Dracorex, I think, the size idea, and Gallimimus behind it. Seem to be a bit bigger than a Parasaurolophus. As we said, it can measure 36 feet, pretty large. We did say it was similar in size to the Therizinosaurs. It was a bit shorter and probably quite a bit heavier actually. And the most obvious difference is the Therizinosaurus had 3 foot long claws on its hands. Not quite sure whether it would have taken down a Giganotosaurus with them or not. Even though it had those long arms, its hands weren't too bad, and it seems a little bit harsh that its name means horrible hands. It's the biggest feathered dinosaur in the game at the moment. Probably the biggest feathered dinosaur that has been discovered, unless I missed one somewhere. But you can, as I said before, you can do the T-Rex skin in this game, which will obviously make the T-Rex the largest one. But the next one I'm going to have trouble with, Jeholopterus maybe. This one is, to us, it's a weird thing to put in. It was a pterosaur, I didn't know that, we had to look it up here. To us it looked kind of like a bat, and I thought they'd perhaps done something that was after the extinction event, something that evolved into bats later. But it was a pterosaur, lived about 165 million years ago, so it was an old pterosaur as well. It was small, probably 2 to 3 feet wingspan, and it would have been pretty good at flying to be able to catch insects on the wing. However, in the game, for some reason, it seems to like sitting down. It's in the Avery Dome, but when we put it in there, it does fly, not quite as well as some of the others by the look of it, but it seems to spend a lot of time lying down. They did have lots of little sharp teeth when we researched it, which is kind of normal for a pterosaur that's 160 odd million years old. They evolved out of them later, probably because of, maybe because of birds eating the insects, and they needed to change to survive. We actually have an article on this, on pterosaur teeth, on the website dinosaurfactsforkids.com. You can check that out if you wish. Do check out the website dinosaurfactsforkids.com. We've got loads of stuff on there, from fact sheets, worksheets, information sheet, downloads, games, questions answered, pictures, videos, loads of stuff. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks a lot. See you soon.